Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's that time, it's tarot time with Cindy. I'm already laughing because I thought, okay, I'm gonna do a similar spread that I did the video that came out yesterday, but I want to use a different deck, tap into different energies, either look at you differently or look at somebody else completely differently here. And I decided halfway through I gotta record this as we're pulling out because it's really kind of funny. So I'm gonna show you what we have so far. There's still more cards to come out, but I just stopped. I said, okay, that's enough. So this is who you are. You're the house. You came through as the house. This is how people perceive you, as the key. But you're not. You're the actual house. You're the house. You're not the key. But people think you're the key. Isn't that funny? And then, what is misunderstood about you? The mice. Like, you always think of like a little house mouse, or mice that live in a house, right? And I thought, oh, this is something else. We got to pull this out together. So I did stop. I was going to pull it out ahead of time just so I could take time to kind of go through the book and try to understand the nuance of the cards and a greater meaning to them, but we might be doing that together because this was just too cute. So how does this affect you in relationships? The cauldron. Well, that's interesting. And what is your untapped potential? Oh, the owls. Wisdom, knowledge, something esoteric here. Yeah, I pulled out all the cards. All right, well, it started off as interesting. Well, it's still interesting. The B card is at the bottom. Very holistic energy. Okay, you are the house. So I don't know if somebody associates you with a house or some type of a building. It is structure, security, foundation. The house card represents the home, family, and stability. That's who you are. It symbolizes a sense of belonging, security, and comfort within one's personal space. This card seeks to convey a sense of security, a familiar haven, and the presence of close and beloved ones whom you trust. It's such a wonderful energy, really, right? Like what you pulled out here. It suggests a focus on domestic matters, nurturing relationships, and creating a solid foundation in life. The house is a symbol of stability, specifically referring to apartments, cottages, houses, country homes, etc. Let's not forget that the house is permeated with memories of childhood. Some of you could be also associated with like a childhood home, a childhood town or city. Yeah, but you are the house. So maybe you have, I don't know, maybe you have a house. Why is that? Anyways, but you're perceived as the key. That's so funny. Because, right, you think of a key, it opens the door to the house. People perceive you as this when you're actually the house. The key card represents opportunity, solutions, and unlocking potential. It signifies a positive and significant breakthrough in various areas of life. This card indicates that success and achievement are within reach, and important doors are opening for you. It encourages you to seize the moment, trust your abilities, and take decisive action to unlock the desired outcomes. To solve problems, seek unconventional solutions, or consult a specialist. Act without delay and seize the opportunity. Well, the house also doesn't move. That's another thing to think about here, right? Well, the house is stationary unless it's an RV or it's a mobile home of some sort, or it suddenly becomes mobile through like a tornado or something like that, or a mudslide. It's permanent. Like, it's in a permanent place. It's not moving. It is very stable, where the key is something that can be moved around too. I'm going to say, I don't know who you are exactly and who these people are that perceive you, but the perception is completely wrong. Like, completely. Like, I would just say that's one of the keys to this reading, is that the perception that somebody or a group of people or something have of you is 100% wrong. You're not the key that opens things. You're the thing that gets opened. You're not something that gets shuffled around or moved around, or can be easily lost. Now that's so people got you all wrong. That's the other thing here. So when I come over to this, what others misunderstand about you is the mice. I wonder what the mice is about. Are you protecting the little mice in the house? Because everything is protected. The house is unbiased. The house doesn't care who's living in there. I mean, it's people that don't want the mice, and rightly so. They can cause damage to wires and all sorts of things that they can do. But, right, the house, you're protecting. It is what you're protecting. I feel like somebody does not understand what it is that you're protecting. And the mice. This is a period of time where it is very important to, no, you're protecting the mice. Yes. It's, oh, that's weird. It's almost like someone thinks you're protecting yourself, but in fact, no, you're protecting something else. You're not protecting yourself. You don't need to. You are the source of protection and stability. The misunderstanding here is that it's something that you're, some sort of perception around why something needs to be protected. The mice are what you're protecting. It's not what you're guarding yourself from. Because house mouse. Do you want me to read you the mouse card? I'll read you the mouse card. The mice card represents loss, depletion, and anxiety. It symbolizes a gradual erosion. This is a misunderstanding. Or draining of something in your life. The mice card indicates worries, stress, or the need to let go of something that is no longer serving you. It warns against the potential for small, persistent issues to accumulate and cause harm. It advises you to address any sources of concern or instability promptly and take protective measures to protect your well-being. Defend only your own interests. Altruism and selflessness are meaningless and can only harm. Be vigilant as you may be targeted for theft. Now, if somebody had a key to open your door and they shouldn't rightly come in, they would be the thief. You know what I'm saying? Something is really flipped over here, where somebody really is thinking that you would be the key. Like, you have really, this reading needs to, particularly with the deck I've chosen. We'll see what happens with the tarot. It will make things a little more less esoteric and philosophical, but I think it needs to be looked at this way. Otherwise, I'm really talking to a house that has grown arms and figured out how to tap into its own internet connection and is watching me. Because somebody here thinks that you are nothing more than the key, or somebody or a group that you are nothing more than the key. And you what do we use keys for? Is to get access to things that are locked up, that we otherwise don't have a way to get access into. You are not the key to something. You are the something. You are not the thief. You are the safe. You following me? Yeah. How does it affect your relationships? The cauldron. So very curious to me. The cauldron card represents transformation, creativity, and the blending of energies. It signifies a powerful container where different elements come together to create something new. This card suggests the need to harness your inner power and tap into your creative potential. The cauldron card reminds you that by mixing different aspects of your life or experiences, you have the ability to manifest profound change and create something truly magical. The card also speaks about magic as it depicts a witch's cauldron. I mean, it's weird because this is something else that I would see in a house, in a cottage, and like yeah. It's like magic. You are the place where the magic is. You are the place where safety is found. You are the safe. You are not the thief. The untapped potential is the owls. Now, this one talks to me of like really ancient information and knowledge as well, right? With their pilgrim hats and all. Like, it almost like they're having a secret meeting here, or they're reading a secret book. But they do that together. They're sharing this knowledge. You are the meeting place. You aren't the access to it. You're much bigger than something or someone perceives you to be. The Owl's card represents wisdom and knowledge and intuition. Okay, so this is your untapped potential. It symbolizes the need for deep insight, introspection, and tapping into one's inner wisdom. It advises you to trust your instincts, seek clarity through introspection, and rely on your intuition to navigate challenges and make informed decisions. The owl carries a dual symbolism. On one hand, it has always been associated with darkness and supernatural forces. Well, see, that's a dualism. On the other hand, it is a symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and insight. Be wise and you will succeed. See, there is a duality in terms of who you are and how you're perceived. Well, let's see. The House, that's who you are. Maybe your last name is House. Maybe you're a grumpy doctor with a cane. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Who you are. You are like the husband, the father? Are you associated with a husband or father? You are the king of the castle. Maybe from someone's past here. You are the foundation. No, you have some sort of tie to a family here. I mean, this reading feels like it's going to maybe go down a very specific road. You are connected to some type of family, like an actual, a house of some, you know, like there, this is going to sound weird, you know, like the House of Windsor or something like that. But with the King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, like there's some type of lineage here. There is a strong lineage here for somebody. Maybe I'm doing a reading, like maybe this is one of those readings where this energy could be flipped. This could be someone that you're dealing with. Because whoever this person is, I'm going to keep talking like it's you. But if you need to flip it, you know, do that. Because this is someone here who has a very strong lineage. And when I say they're the house of something, I would not be the least bit surprised if what I'm seeing in my head here. Okay, just a second. I would not be the least bit surprised if it is like connected to some sort of what am I looking for? Lords and dukes and all of that sort of shit. But the thing that played out in my mind's eye was this little, it looked like it was like, I don't know, maybe Irish or Welsh or something like that. Like a little tiny house. Like, it's so where somebody's family came from a long time ago. It's like, you know, it's the house of that. But it's very small and very humble. But I don't know with the King of Pentacles. Maybe you've inherited a father's house. Could be that. The key, but you are this. You're not just the key. You're not the key. The key. This is how people perceive you. And that's the part of this whole reading that I find so fascinating. You're not the key that opens the house. You are the house. The King of Swords and the Nine of Swords. People perceive you as the key to something. Again, the perception is off because the King of Swords, it's almost like an answer to something, or you have the answer to something, but you are the answer to something. You don't have the answer, you are the answer. You don't have the answer, you are the answer. What the fuck is the mice? This is one of those readings. I think I could sit here all day and really contemplate what this is talking about. What others misunderstand is the mice. The Seven of Pentacles and the Lovers. What? Yeah, okay. You were like a destiny or something. The fuck? You were part of someone's destiny here. There's something that you're protecting. It's weird again. It's almost like you're protecting something. And there might be a perception here that you're protecting it for your own interests. But you're actually protecting it, right? It's like for the mice. Who would live in the house? Who would come to the house? The cauldron. How this affects your relationship? Wait, I'm not done yet over there. What is this replanning? I'm not done, Spirit. No, no, no. You're not going to leave me like that. What is this? What's the Seven of Pentacles? The Queen of Swords and the Nine of Cups. People think you're the King of Swords. No, you're the King of Pentacles. And the mice is replanning the Queen of Swords. Okay, people could, I don't know what it is that you're looking for or trying to build, or what, like, it has something to do with your destiny and like your truest path, okay? So it's that, and again, that could be many different things to many different people. But so, okay, it looks like people think that you are looking for something that you're not. There's that you're looking for something that you're not, based on some type of action that you're taking, but that's not what you're looking for. To some degree, you already have what you need. You do. You already have what you need here. I think that you're more like, what is it? A house doesn't move. Things come to the house. The cauldron. The Two of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Cups. All right, I'm getting like really strong master manifestor vibes here from you. Really strong master manifestor. Like, you can really manifest things. Because the house doesn't move. The house is also, like, let's look at this. The house is a receptive energy because it doesn't move. And if you look at a key, it would be active, like the feminine and the masculine, right? Like the if you're just looking at like a plug, right? Like something that is receptive, a receptacle and a plug. I'm sorry, I'm so vulgar with my fingers. But like, okay, so that's who you are. You are this receptive, solid energy. People think that you're this active, pursuing energy. And it might be because it has something to do with how you bring things to you. There's a real nuance to that. And it might be, maybe you bring a lot of abundance to yourself. Maybe there's a lot of people that are, I don't know, interested in something that you do, or you garner attention, or people want to talk to you. I don't know what it is. But that makes you seem active, when in fact it's the things that are coming towards you. That's the stuff that's active, and you're just receiving that. And how this affects you, it does affect you pretty good in relationships. I want to say it's almost like, so when I look at how that affects you, that to me is kind of coming across here as a bit of a vetting system, right? Some people that do not understand you don't end up coming towards you. That's how this is coming through to me. They don't end up coming towards you. You end up with the right groups of people around you at the right time that you can use to make magic. Continue to manifest. Okay, your untapped potential. So that's also interesting that it really does talk about sort of like esoteric information and intuition here and deeper knowledge. Like this whole reading is like that. So if even at points in this reading where you're finding yourself confused, I mean, even I am, I'm the reader, I'm really trying to solve this one, is to trust, maybe to look at things less literally and more figuratively. Look at things in your life a little less literally, but more figuratively. That's the untapped potential for you here. And you will see bigger meaning to yourself and what's going on around you and even how you're perceived. The owls. Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands, the Empress, and the King of Cups. Walking away on a boundary. What have you walked away from, or what are you being advised to walk away from? The Four of Pentacles. Oh, you're locked up in a house. You're stuck in a house. Something. Walk away from being closed off. What have we been asked to do with the Nine of Wands? Oh, the Tower. It's to remove a boundary here. And the Empress? The Five of Wands and the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. The Five of Cups and the Page of Wands. I'm trying to understand how this relates to you being a house, because, okay, I'm going to tell you what the message is in these cards. The message in these cards, in terms of your untapped potential, is breaking down somebody's boundary here. I mean, maybe it's your own boundary. That would make more sense with you being the house. It's breaking down your own boundary here. It's kind of like somebody thinks that you're the key, so maybe you're supposed to open something up in them. When in fact, somebody's supposed to open something up in you. Huh. Wasn't that interesting? Somebody is supposed to open something up in you. Or somebody's supposed to get some type of act. That sounds weird. I know. I just hit a trigger point for some people. Like that have been working through healthy and unhealthy boundaries. There's also like expressing some type of deep disappointment that has not been revealed. Or it's getting into that deep disappointment that's not been revealed. I want to say, okay, that how this kind of, it's a bit like advice, right? This untapped potential within you. It's almost like letting somebody into the boundary. If somebody thinks that they can't get access to you, and then I don't know to what degree that entails, if it's energetic, if it's emotional, if it's conversation, whatever it could be, they think it's because you're not tapping into them. When in fact, they need to tap into you. See, because you're not the key. They think you're the key. So they think you're the thing that's maybe trying to access them. Again, I don't understand this is a very esoteric message. But they're the actual key. So someone else, I feel like, is the actual key. There's there's a role reversal that's happened here that's incorrect when we look at what something really is. If someone thinks that maybe you're, even if you're supposed to approach them first, they're supposed to approach you. You approach a house. A house doesn't approach you. Someone else has it. Yeah, I don't know. That's the best way I can say that. Right? I feel like this is one of those readings where I'm going to think about that one for a while. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Temperance. See, the house waits. The house waits. The Six of Cups. The Seven of Cups. It's like you're almost waiting for someone to figure this out, that you're not the key, they are. You're the house. You're just sitting here waiting. They're the key. I think they're the key. The King of Swords. Like, okay, and this is where they think something perceives you as the key, but you're the house. The fucking Ten of Pentacles. That's like the house. They think you're the key that opens the house. But they're the key that opens your house, is how that feels. It's the Nine of Swords. I can tell you, with me, like, trying to figure this reading out. The Four of Swords and the Death card. Something or someone thinks that it's almost like somebody thinks the ball is in your court, but it's not. That's a very simple way of describing what I'm trying to unwrap here. Somebody thinks the ball is in your court, but it's not. I don't know what else I could come from. Wait. Who is this other person? Who's this person that is misperceiving you? That is an interesting question to ask here. Who or what is this that has this misperception? Because it is a very strong misconception. There's a huge difference between a key and a house. They both do completely different things. One is to access the other, where the other is the access. Who or what? Oh, the ring. The ring. So I'm feeling like one ring to join them all, to lead them all, or control them, or whatever. The dog. Devoted. The dog. Devotion. The ring. The other person is someone you're committed to? Someone who's committed to you. I don't know. Maybe you and somebody are fighting over a house. I don't know. And you're the one in the house? I have no idea. The ring card represents commitments, partnerships, and agreements. It symbolizes a bond, whether it be a romantic relationship or business partnership, or a formal agreement. The ring card signifies a sense of loyalty, permanence, and continuity in these connections. It often suggests a commitment or a long-term commitment. It encourages you to honor your commitments, communicate effectively, and work towards mutual understanding and harmony within your partnerships. The ring card speaks of integrity and unity, repetition and cyclicity. Well, I'm going to say this is one of those readings I don't understand. I mean, I've tried to tell you what the energy, the Knight of Swords with the ring. This is like somebody who would commit to you without any hesitation. But why do they think you're the key? The Four of Cups. Somebody who's missing something. Somebody is missing something here. It feels like it's me at this point. I'm like, what the hell? And don't come at me in the comments, because if you have a better interpretation of these cards, my friends, and you can tell me how you're the house and not the key, then please do. The Eight of Cups. If you're going to criticize, give me a better friggin' answer, my dear. And don't expect it to be a personal reading. At you. I'll come right back at you. You know I will. Okay. Four of Cups and Eight of Wands. All I can say is that there's something being missed here. Something very big that's what is the biggest thing that's being missed here? What is the biggest... Maybe I should use a different deck. I'm trying to ground this with a very esoteric deck. What is the biggest thing that is being misinterpreted in whatever this is going on between like this house and this key energy? Contract. There's a contract here. There's a little part of me here that wonders if for some of you this is as simple as you and another person fighting over some type of an asset, and you're the house, and there's pretty much nothing that can be done about that. They think you're just the key. No, 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 no. You are the house. I mean, to have the ring too. Well, you have this temple path at the bottom. Yeah, somebody's spiritual journey here. What the fuck? All right, I'm going to go do the extended. You know, in the extended, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do. I don't know. I'm not quite sure who this other energy is. It could be for someone here, it could be someone that maybe you're going to have a partnership with, or somebody that you're breaking a partnership with, to be honest. I mean, it could be one or the other. I'm going to ask what this other energy doesn't know about you and what you don't know about them. That's what I'm going to do in the extended. 2 options below in the description for the extended. If you would like to join the membership, please pick the second tier all extended videos. If you just want to do one-time purchase, that is available below the membership link. Thank you so much, everyone. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.